Hello and welcome! Today we are in the Tier 10 American battleship, the mighty Vermont. She got a unique upgrade. It improves your airstrike armament reload time, it improves your continuous anti-air damage, but mostly it improves your main battery reload time by 10%. And why it's so good is because it goes into the 5th slot instead of concealment, which means that you actually increase your damage output. And I think losing that concealment slot on the Vermont is just fine because you already have 14 kilometer concealment without it. It's alright, it's basically the same as the other battleships have. It's, oh my god, 28,000 damage. Wow, I didn't expect that much. Damn. But the new unique upgrade means I can do my next salvo faster. So, watch out Napoli, we're gunning for you. Wait, I just remembered, isn't Napoli a very tanky cruiser? Surely my 457mm caliber guns will do it, right? Let's see. Come on. Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, the Napoli was moving forward and I thought she was actually stopping. So that's to be expected. Still, I hit her twice and I did no damage. What is this? What is this? I thought these guns were supposed to be great. Anyway, I don't actually like the Vermont very much. I think she's too slow. But with the new unique upgrade, I think it makes up for a lot of the problems that the ship has. And I think the main problem is the slowness. Being slow means that it's much more difficult to play around objectives, it's much harder when a flank collapses, either yours or the enemy's. If yours collapses, you can't really run away very well, and if the enemy collapses, you can't really chase them very well. And so I think that's just such a huge downside, that I think a ship like this needs something pretty big to make up for it, and I don't think 457mm caliber guns were quite it. I think the improvement to reload with the upgrade goes a long way here, because now the Vermont has about the same damage output as the Montana, because previously Montana actually was higher still. The other big problem is that she's just so big. She's a giant brick. Pretty much anytime you shoot this ship, you're gonna get a lot of damage done, because the superstructure is just so incredibly enormous that you can just get normal pens on it. And then you get, look, I just took 13,000 damage from a pretty random salvo. 8,000 from that. Yeah, she takes a lot of damage. And I don't think any kind of real armoring can really fix that. Ooh. There's a submarine next to the Napoli. That's not good news, but hopefully this should finish the Napoli off. Surely. Or it doesn't. I should have aimed further back and tried to hit the superstructure. It is what it is. The Napoli will go out now. So that's good. The problem is, there's a submarine in front of me. This daring is very good though. He's actually like warding off the submarine from pushing further, I think. Okay, the Ohio is gonna come around the island, right? But she disappeared. Man, we're in trouble here. We are truly in trouble here. They have an Ohio, Schlieffen, submarine, Z-52, Yamato. We have a Vermont, Marseille, and the Daring. See, this is the kind of situation I was talking about. Okay, I would have dodged those torpedoes. I slowed down. But this is the kind of situation we're talking about. In a normal battleship, you turn around here and you eat those torpedoes. And once you finish turning around, you start running. But this ship is just a little too slow for that. I just have to hope that the enemy doesn't push me too hard. I'm gonna have to do a complete gamer turn in front of this Schlieffen. I lock my turrets in the direction of the Schlieffen, and now I just wait for the submarine to ping so I can drop him. But he doesn't seem to want to. Okay, that's fine. That's very good for me, because it means his torpedoes will just miss like that. Okay, okay, the priority I guess is the Schlieffen. The Ohio seems too angled. Okay, come on. Oh, man. I'm starting to come around. Maybe I should play this ship a little more. These salvos are pretty incredible. And I mean, it's not like the unique upgrade doesn't affect this at all, right? You would have gotten these massive salvos even before. Now you just get more of them. Okay, so the torpedoes are locked to my rear, so I'm gonna go diagonal a little bit and then turn my rear out right before the torpedoes land. Yep. This is one of the ways you can dodge these torpedoes. I think Vermont actually is pretty good at this because she is she's pretty nimble for her ginormous size. At least it feels that way to me. Anyway, I don't want the submarine to follow me, and luckily the Daring is turning around, but honestly, I am so low HP. I think my game's pretty over. I mean, once that Ohio or the Schlieffen comes around the island, I'm pretty screwed. I just don't see what I can do here. Okay, I think the Schlieffen might be coming around the corner. Yeah, let's get the guns on point. Hello, Schlieffen, have some AP, and hopefully you, I don't know, you leave.
Target penetrated.
Oh! 32,000 damage! My god, the brick delivers.
Ship is on fire.
Would have been nice if it had been 34,000, because then the Schlieffen would be dead, but man, that was incredible. Jesus, I don't think I've seen that much damage without citadels involved with, like, guns. And she only fires now? What was she doing? I'm gonna only use one gun, because I think the Ohio is gonna come around the island too soon, right? Surely. Yeah, there she is. Oh, but Ohio is smart. She's actually angling. That's really smart. You know, I actually have about as much HP as the Ohio does. I wonder why the submarine didn't chase me though. Because it's not like I can run away from a submarine. Also, my Daring is still alive, which is excellent news at this point. Because it means that, well, with the Ohio leaving, the Daring can probably fight the Z-52, and that also means the submarine now has to be afraid because his battleships have left. Well, one went underwater and the other one is sailing away, and the Yamato already left a long time ago. I do want to turn around, but I don't know if it's safe yet. I think it might be just fine. So you might have noticed my captain skill build earlier. And I really like the captain skill that reduces the cooldown of your heals. And then if you have 2 million potential damage, gives you an extra heal. Because I seem to be able to trigger it quite often, and that extra heal can be quite valuable. I mean, right now I would only have 1 heal left, but now I have 2. And that's just very, very good to have. Anyway, I am literally an A1. But I think it was necessary this game. I think if I had started turning around or tried anything else, I would have been sunk by now. Because remember, they had 3 battleships at A, while it was basically just me, the Daring, and the Marseille. And now, their battleships have been chased off. Well, the Yamato left for whatever reason, but the Ohio has backed off too. And now I think the Daring can probably take the A-cap, because if the Z-52 shows up, if she's not behind an island, I'm definitely gonna help, and well, judging by how these guns have worked so far, I'm probably gonna hit as well. I mean, it's been pretty good a game, 157k damage, but I just noticed we're in a 3 versus 6. Oh no. We have a single Napoli on the other side of the map. This, and the enemy has all 3 cap zones. Come on, surely we can hit this Ohio. We're gonna get a devastating strike here, just you watch. Okay, we can't get the devastating strike. We're gonna sink her, just watch. This salvo's gonna be amazing. Yeah, maybe not. Hey, I ricocheted at least 1 shell, okay. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna get to the B-cap in about 5 years time, okay? Anyway, the A-cap is being contested by the enemy, I mean. This means either the destroyer or the submarine is definitely still around. And our Napoli is... Well, at least Napoli's name is accurate with the tank stuff. Because Napoli is absolutely a tank. But I think going up against an Ohio at close range, with a Kremlin behind him, might be a little too much. Also, there are still destroyers in this match on the submarine and we don't know where they are. Oh, the enemy submarine and destroyer actually left the A-cap. So Daring just gets the free cap. Okay, there's the Z-52. Oh, come on! This is unbelievably bad luck. I can't fire, because the island is in the way. I'm sorry, Daring. I'm really, really sorry, man. I really wanted to help you, but I can't. So it seems Napoli has smoked in front of the Ohio. Okay, there she is. Okay, come on. Please, we need a good salvo. We need another... Oh! We don't need a 30,000 damage salvo. Oh, nice. Good job, Daring. Ohio is gone. Very good. Oh! I forgot that they had a full HP Yamato. Oh no. And Napoli seems to be in trouble. She's down to 3000 HP. Luckily though, Daring took out the Z-52, so from a 3 versus 6 we've gone to a 3 versus 4, except our Napoli has literally no HP. 1111. And there are torpedoes coming in front of him, so... Yeah, the submarine is there. Okay, 11k damage is okay. Sadly, we lost to Napoli, so now we're in a 2 versus 4. Previously, we were outnumbered 2-1, now we're outnumbered 2-1. So, here's what I'm thinking. If I was in a faster battleship, I would be entering the B-cap right now. But in a Vermont, I don't think it's possible. I don't think I'm fast enough. And the other problem is, I know there's a Kremlin coming from that direction. I'm launching the plane, hoping that maybe the plane will catch the Kremlin. Because I want to line up the shot as she rounds the corner to be able to take out the Kremlin. Because that's basically our only shot. Because look, the Yamato is almost full HP, Kremlin is almost full HP, the Shimakas is almost full HP, and the submarine is almost full HP. Meanwhile, me and the Daring are both half HP. This is going to be a very difficult game. I could fire on the Yamato, but I don't want to, because it would give away my position. Not to mention that the Yamato would shoot back, right? And that might put me into a complicated situation when the Kremlin does round the corner. Okay, I got spotted. That's bad news. Oh, and the Kremlin showed up immediately. That's lucky. So the Shima spotted me, and the Kremlin followed up immediately. My focus, I think, has to be the Kremlin. If I can take the rear turrets on the Shima, that might be fine, or I guess the Yamato. Okay, our Daring is doing very well. She's beating the Shima. That's very good news. As long as the Daring survives the Shima fight, I think we still have a chance. But I do need to actually sink this Kremlin and probably the Yamato. Because we still need the Daring to actually finish the Shima and finish the submarine, right? That Daring still has his work cut out for him, but so do I. I'm thinking that maybe I could just ram the Kremlin, but I don't think that's gonna be enough, right? Well, that would give the Daring a chance. I might need a little bit more. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to do a close pass on the Kremlin and just pray, because it's possible for me to sink the Kremlin. Absolutely, I can get Citadel hits. Or the Kremlin could just do a gamer turn right in front of me. What are you doing, Kremlin? Buddy, you're just dead. Goodbye. What was that? Well, I mean, thank you for the 50,000 damage. That makes it simple. Remember, I only lost like 5k HP to this Kremlin. And now we get to fight the Yamato. But we are in a bit of a trouble. See, our ship is really, really big. And as long as the Yamato doesn't do salvos like that, and actually aims at like my superstructure, or I guess even regular pens into the bow, she's gonna just sink me. I think she's gonna out-damage me like this. Also, well done, the Daring actually took out the submarine while I'm distracting the Yamato, because honestly, I'm not really fighting him. He out-HPs me by quite a lot, and he can overmatch my bow and stern. Luckily though, it's an Arpeggio of blue steel Yamato, and I think this guy is a little inexperienced with Yamato, so maybe there's a chance. Maybe we can get close enough and he might show enough broadside that I can hit his cheek? Is this... What is this? Is this some kind of actor conference? Another thing with the speed is that, well, you can't really go fast enough to make sure that the enemy dumps their shells into your main belt. Or at least it's harder. But Yamato, I think you've shown a little too much side here. Goodbye.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Man, this really is like an actor conference, isn't it? All the enemy battleships are like paid actors. Okay, I'm gonna pop the heel immediately, because I'm gonna have to survive these torpedoes. Because I think if we want the chance, we still actually need to get the Shima somehow. Also, I'm unspotted, which means Shima has probably gone behind the islands. So we gotta take this cap zone. The reason why it's really, really important that I can't die is because there's 2 minutes left, and I think if I die, it's a sealed deal. The enemy team just wins guaranteed, because they just have so many more points. But maybe if I survive, and the Daring survives, maybe we have a chance, right? Because it might be possible. Now, I think the Shima is actually misplaying it in a big way. Although, it depends on where she's going. But the fact that she doesn't have vision of me is probably a bad choice by her. Because she doesn't know what I'm gonna do, right? Although, I guess it makes sense that I'm gonna head towards the sea cap, but I'm a slow battleship. Even if I try to go for that, I don't know if it's gonna work. And the thing is, I'm not gonna try. Because this ship is too slow, and I'm gonna be caught in open water against the Shima, because sure, she fired her torpedoes now, but she's gonna have torpedoes again by the time I enter the sea cap, if I go straight for it. And I don't think I can survive another salvo of torps. I'm pretty sure she's gonna get off another set of torps. But the fact that I'm still unspotted is really weird though. Like, she won't know the timing to launch the torpedoes. I'm gonna launch the plane just in case, but what is she doing? So, if torpedoes were coming blindly, I should have avoided them. Okay, I'm spotted. Okay, this is good news, because now we at least know that she's somewhere in front of me. Right in front of me is okay, because then I can... I'm probably not gonna eat a full broadside of torpedoes. I just blindly tried. Oh, what? I just blindly fired because I figured, you know, the time is up. I might as well take a shot, but she actually ran into us. What did you do, Shima? This... I'm never gonna beat the paid actors accusation, am I? What was that, Shima? Buddy, you had one job. One job. Don't get spotted. And you get spotted in a Shimakaze by a Vermont. Unbelievable. But hey, I did 310,000 damage. Also, extremely well played by this Daring. Well done, Evo Ice Radu. Man, I need to play some more Vermont. This unique upgrade's pretty good too. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.